Capitals score. It's Sam Capel. The toe drag shot. Score! Equation now to Nevers, who scores? Jackson Nevers. Barabanov up top and show. Brink, far side, score! Second of the night for Finn Brink. Low in the high slot. Now Cowan, backdoor feed, and the Capitals score! It's Aiden Long! Now Eulenkamp back the other way for the Capitals. On a breakaway, he scored! For the Capitals, Jameson to the slot. Scored! Scores! 9-2 Caps lead!
And now, let's send it out to the arena with the voice of the Capitals, Drew Steele.
It's Capitals Hockey live here on the Capitals Broadcast Network, powered by Marian University, as the Capitals look to remain unbeaten in Omaha since the year 2019 and improve to 22-11, 2-1 on the year. Welcome into the broadcast booth here at Liberty First Credit Union Arena. My name is Drew Steele, the voice of the Capitals, and I'll be captaining the ship going through your ear ocean all evening long as the Capitals facing off against the Lancers for the second straight night. Last night, it was all Capitals, although no scoring in the first. Landon McDonald got us started early on in the second. Stick handles around, the Capitals have numbers shorthanded. A shot kicks wide, and McDonald scores! Shorthanded for the Capitals. The goal was McDonald's second of the season with Madison, third USHL goal. Shorthanded, in fact, on that one of five power play / shorthanded goals. We'll call them special team goals last night for the Caps. That was assisted by Austin Moline. Moline's 13th assist of the season had Madison in the lead, 1-0, 1:04 into the second period. About 10 minutes later, the Capitals went on the power play and Mason Moe able to strike. Offensive zone time galore for the Caps on the power play. Moe down low, looking for a shooting lane, and he scores on the man advantage. That was Mason Moe's 8th of the season. Lee and Jameson get the assists on that one on the power play. 2-0 Madison led heading into intermission number 2. Jack Kawasia at even strength picked up his second goal of the year 15 seconds into the third. Far side Kawasia, shot, whistle towards the goal, sits there and the Capitals score! It's Jack Kawasia's second of the year. Kawasia assisted by Jameson and Eulenkamp had the Caps up 3. 2 minutes later, Aiden Long made it 4 on the power play. Michaud sends one towards the goal, whistles wide, sits there, Aiden Long scores on the power play. 53 seconds into the power play. Aiden Long's 13th of the season from Michaud and Brink extended the lead to 4. The Capitals on another power play 4 minutes later. Finn Brink picked up an assist on Aiden Long's 4th goal of the night for the Capitals. Why not score the 5th, Mr. Capitan? Zone now, Barabanov towards the goal, trying to send things back instead. It sits out front. Finn Brink scores! Another power play goal for the Capitals, 3 for 4 on the night. Brink from Barabanov and Michaud is how the 5th goal read. Riker Lee helped Dexter Brooks pick up his first USHL point just past the halfway part of the period to make it 6-0 Caps. Takes it down that far side, near side for Brooks. Brooks, far side for Lee. Lee looking for a pocket to pick, and he scores! Riker Lee, the Caps' leading scorer, 16th goal of the year. Brooks and Moe on the assists on that one. Gavin Eulenkamp at even strength, making it 7-0. And they're looking for another one here. Long, into the middle. Eulenkamp shot, scored! Gavin Eulenkamp makes it 7-0 with his 7th of the season. Gavin Eulenkamp put the cherry on top, put the extra point through the uprights, however you want to say it. Made it 7-0 Caps, and that's where all things stood at the end of the night. A.J. White picks up his first USHL shutout in last night's win. 28 of 28 in goal for the Bryn Mawr native of Pennsylvania. The Capitals 4 for 5 on the power play last night, 4 for 4 on the penalty kill. Last night went about as good as it could go. Still some tweaks you can definitely make if you're the coaching staff, and we'll talk with head coach, or actually associate head coach Tom Gilbert with our Behind the Bench segment coming up in a little bit in pregame. We're going to send it to break. When we come back, we'll have your medical report brought to you by Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin, your Bergstrom Automotive starting lineups, and it's all leading up to puck drop. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues,
ready?
Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
On the Capitals pregame show leading up to puck drop. Let's take a look at tonight's medical report brought to you by our friends at Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin. The physicians at Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin have been treating patients throughout Madison and surrounding regions for over 2 decades. Comprehensive orthopedic experts with customized treatment plans. Call or schedule online today. Out of lineup tonight due to injury, we'll first start with the home Omaha Lancers, Luke Baker and Easton Jacobs. Out of lineup due to injury, they're joined by Mario Fate and Henry Lasky. For the Capitals, out of lineup due to injury, Alex Lunsky, Jackson Nevers, and Aiden Shirey, who are joined by Max Ryder. Now let's take a look at tonight's lineups for tonight's game. Jonah Agater centers Ramos and Sheets on line 1 for the Lancers. Ruby centering Batani and Borozinskis on line 2. Morgan centers Osiashvili and Lee on line 3 with Miroslav Shatan Jr. centering Dakota Bailey and Hugo Daniel on the 4th line for Omaha. Charlie Vig is the extra forward tonight for the Lancers. On the back end, it's Catton and Jones on pair 1. Yurku and Vukic will get the start on pair 2. Barnes and Lonergan on the 3rd pair tonight for Omaha, with Daniel Moore once again getting the start for Omaha in goal. Not his night last night, a chance to turn it around for the goaltender for the Lancers. Now let's take a look at tonight's lineup for the Capitals. Should sound pretty familiar to last night. Mo centers Brink and Lee on line 1. Capel centers Long and Eulenkamp on line 2. Barabanov centers Waterfield and Cowan on the 3rd line, with Scherzer centering McDonald and Johnson on the 4th line for the Capitals. Brendan Ty substitutes in for Max Ryder as the extra forward tonight for the Capitals. On the back end, John Stout and Austin Moline are pair 1. Michaud and Coasia on pair 2. Jameson and Brooks on pair 3, with Ronan Buckberger the extra defenseman for the Capitals. After A.J. White shut out last night, he gets the night off. Caleb Heil substitutes in for him in goal. As we take a look at tonight's Bergstrom Automotive starting lineup. Bergstrom Automotive is Wisconsin's largest marketplace for upfront pricing on new and used cars for sale. Stop by one of Bergstrom's locations throughout the state to explore the new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles for sale. We'll first start with the home Lancers. Starting for the Lancers at front, Agater centers Sheets and Ramos. Yurku and Vukic join him on the back end, and Daniel Moore gets the start in goal tonight once again for Omaha. Went 32 of 39 in goal last night on the year. On the year with Omaha, I should say, 0-4-0-0. Total on the year 4-6-2-1
.394 goals against average and an .872 save percentage to his name. .833 save percentage since joining the Lancers in late December, and a .698 goals against average in that category as well. For the Capitals tonight in goal, we'll start from the back and move forward. Caleb Heil gets the start, 12-5, 0-1 on the year, a .288 goals against average, and an .891 save percentage to his name. Up front, the Capitals are looking at the same unit that started last night, Long, Capel, and Eulenkamp across the front, left to right. And on the back end, they're joined by Charlie Michaud and Colton Jamieson, as the Capitals are led by head coach and general manager Andy Brandt, associate head coach and assistant GM Tom Gilbert, and assistant coaches Dominic Zombo and Shane Connolly. We chat with Tom Gilbert coming up right after the break with our Behind the Bench segment. It's Capitals Hockey Live on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues,
Ready?
future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey, Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today, because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277, and let's get you in the game.
Associate head coach and assistant general manager Tom Gilbert onto the pregame show. Coach, last night a 7-0 victory. AJ White's first career shutout, along with 5 special teams goals. A lot went right for the team last night. What were your kind of thoughts on night one of this 2-game set?
I thought, talking about AJ, thought he played really well. He obviously, it was 0-0 after the first. A little bit slower, I think, than what we wanted as a team collectively, but he made some big saves to keep us in it. And I think that gave us some life in the second, and then especially halfway through and going to the third. Especially teams did a really good job.
Yeah, so the power play and AJ, you kind of touched on there. The penalty kill's been rolling lately as well. Shorty last night and 4 for 4. What's been going right on the kill?
You know, a lot of times kill. It's nothing different from team to team. I think it's what's contagious is the way that guys want to kill. You know, we've been having really good sticks. We've been having guys that have been blocking shots. It's about sprinting the spots. You know, when you get lazy, it opens up lanes. And I think guys have been doing a really good job of buying in and sticking just to simple things, just hard. It's about how hard you can compete in the PK. It's about not wanting to get scored on. It's about blocking shots. And guys' mentalities have changed in that way. Dating back to the beginning of the month and really that last series in December as well, you look at Saturday nights have been a struggle for the Capitals. A couple of wins on Fridays, but Saturdays coming back from that win has been a bit tough. What's the message? I don't know. What's your advice? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's a weird one. I talked with Jackson Nevers a little bit, and he kind of pointed out just you have to go in with the same mentality. Is that sort of the vibe when you go in? Like Friday night, you come out successful, but Saturday, the bounce back, you need to continue on and kind of not let up. Well, what happens naturally as an athlete is when you beat a team, especially if you're playing the same team twice, you know, what happens? Like you feel comfortable, other teams probably going to get yelled at, right? So like their response is going to be a lot better that second night. So that's, I think, the difference, especially at younger ages, kids understanding that, like it just doesn't happen every single night. You really have to like show up every shift, every period, every game. You can't take any time off. Otherwise, it's the team that's ready to go, team that's more prepared, the team that probably got yelled at, it's going to have a little jump. So I think that's kind of maybe been a little bit of our slow start in the second game. Just recognizing, hey, forget about yesterday, right? Doesn't matter if you scored a goal, assist, plus if the special teams are good, like it's all gone. Like that was yesterday. You got to move on to today. Perfect. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you. Because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the Svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me, like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Buckberger shot, scored! Backdoor feed, and the Capitals score! It's Sam Capel! The right shot, score! Wager now to Nevers, who scores? Jackson Nevers! Ravana of Cotton Show, great far side, score! Second of the night for Finn Brink! Now Cowan, backdoor feed, and the Capitals score! It's Aiden Long! Now Ewan back the other way for the Capitals on a breakaway, he scored! For the Capitals, Jameson in the slot, scored! Scores! 9-2 Caps lead!
And now, let's send it out to the arena with the voice of the Capitals, Drew Steele.
It's hockey night in Omaha. The Capitals facing off against the Omaha Lancers for the third and final time this season. Puck drop right around the corner here at Liberty First Credit Union Arena. It's a ceremonial puck drop taking place. Puck dropped, and we are underway for tonight's contest. Obviously, that was the honorary puck drop. The Capitals looking to continue upon a 7-0 victory in last night's contest against this Lancer squad. The Caps last night able to score 5 special team goals, which includes 4 on the power play and 1 shorthanded. en route to a 7-0 victory. It extends the Omaha losing streak to 19 games dating back to November 16th. So it's been quite a while there as both teams back here in Omaha ready to get things underway tonight. It's Hockey Fights Cancer Night here at the arena, so a specialty jersey being worn by the Lancers. White jerseys trimmed with lavender and black. They'll move left to right across your Caps broadcast network. Right to left on Flow Hockey. Right to left will go the Madison Capitals wearing the all-navy tops trimmed with Columbia and Navy. Should be a fun one tonight here in Omaha. The Capitals hoping to keep things moving in the right direction. Caleb Heil jumps in goal. A.J. White gets the night off after the shutout last night. Sam Capel and Jonah Agater, the two-team centermen, to go at it in the circle. They're waiting for the lights to get turned on correctly here. Still dim in Ralston. Thanks for joining us here on the Capitals Broadcast Network, powered by Marian University. We get the go-ahead to play with dark lights. Should be a fun one tonight, as here they are. And we are underway. Hold them up, boys. Check that. No, we're not. Now we are. A little psyched out. That first time was our referee for tonight's contest. Alex Borowick and Daniel Fagan are the two referees as assigned by the United States Hockey League. Tyler Mandansky and Joseph Rubino man the line. Eulenkamp scored last night and has scored in 3 straight. Enters the offensive zone. Now to Eulenkamp out front. Sits there for a moment. Scrambling for it were the Capitals. But it's hopped on top of by Jonah Agater, who starts back the other way. Agater with the turnover allows Sam Capel possession. Capel with one heck of a January for the Capitals. 14 points on the season, 8 of them coming in the month of February, or January, I should say. February 1, of course, a new month for the Capitals. January, not the greatest, but ended on a positive note last night, to say the least. Capel down beneath the goal line, looks for options, plays up top for Buckberger at the line. Back to Michaud on the near side. Now Capel sends it to the far side, looking for Dexter Brooks. Instead, it finds the stick of a Lancer, who turns it right back over to Brooks at the line. Brooks with his first USHL point last night, fires one towards the goal, kicks wide and out towards neutral ice. Brooks back on it, will send it down in deep. A couple of changes for the Capitals as they head into the offensive zone. The line chart stays the same for the Capitals. Lines 1 through 4 as a turnover allows Riker Lee in all alone. Lee with a chance, stick handles a bit, and he scores through the 5-hole. Riker Lee gives the Caps the lead. A minute 24 into period number 1. That's a player you can't allow that much space in. Riker Lee able to capitalize. 17th goal of the year as the Caps take the early 1-0 lead. When the Caps score first this season, 18-2-0-1 on the year. Mason Moe should get an assist on that one as well. Point number 21 of the year for the Minnesota commit. As the Capitals get off to the right start here this evening, the Riker Lee, the team's leading scorer, able to find the scoreboard first. Stout up the far side wall. Now Cowan, the former Lancer, tries to chip things to the middle for Barabanov to get things out. Omaha takes over for a brief second before, on the near side, John Stout grabs it for the Caps. Osiashvili turns things over. Back to Osiashvili for Omaha. In the corner, Barabanov rubs the body up against the wall, but Lonergan holds in. To the middle for Caden Lee. Lead shot kicked into the corner by Heil. Heil back in between the pipes for the Capitals after a night off last night. The Caps come through neutral now. Cowan taken down to the ice surface by Lee. Those two went at it a couple of times in high school in Minnesota. Lee and Gavin Eulenkamp at that, falling in the state championship game to Cowan, Jackson Nevers, in the Edina Hornets. Up the near side, McDonald sends it down in deep. McDonald with a shorthanded goal last night for the Capitals in period number 2. Johnson unable to hold the line, circles to the near side, feeds to Michaud, and Michaud sends it down in deep. It rings around the board so hard that it goes to his defensive partner, Coasia, out at neutral ice, who scored his 2nd goal of the season last night for the Caps, as the Capitals had a 7-0 victory to improve to 21-11-2-1 on the season. Didn't improve much in the standings as all the teams around them, besides Muskegon, able to capture 2 points. The Caps sit 4 points back of Youngstown entering play this evening.
On the far side, Johnson gives it up the far side wall for Scherzer. There he's bumped off of it by Shatan, and into the offensive zone come Daniel and the Lancers. Down into the near side corner, Michaud takes over. Now it's Coasia up ahead looking for Scherzer. Finds the stick of a Lancer and back on the stick of Coasia, the Penn State commit, who has his stick lifted by Agater, who tries to rip one, but it's blocked along the way by Michaud. Penalty upcoming on the Capitals, sending them to their first penalty kill of the night, which are brought to you by our friends at Mosquito Joe. It's a hooking penalty on Jet Coasia. Capitals penalty kill last night. 4 for 4, last 15 penalties killed off by the Caps. 6 in the USHL at 80%. On the other side, 0 for 4 on the power play. The last place power play at 14.1% of the Lancers. The kill this season brought to you by Mosquito Joe. If you've ever spent time outdoors in Wisconsin, you know how relentless the mosquitoes and other pesky insects can be. Our friends at Mosquito Joe of Madison is here to help get rid of those pests. Locally owned and operated with a Mojo satisfaction guarantee. Take back your space with the pros at Mosquito Joe's. A quick turnover allows the Capitals to try to kill up that far side. Aiden Long was streaking through the middle. Omaha has to touch up, and that allows Buckberger some time and real estate to send one down the length of the ice. Daniel Moore thought about playing it with the stick, but he lets Lonergan come and play. Drops back for Adjutor as they set things up. 20 seconds into the penalty kill on this Jet Coasia minor penalty. Agater skates through neutral and enters the offensive zone. Borozinskis in the high slot, shot blocked by Buckberger to the far side. Aiden Long will clear up the near, trying to hold on the near side's Lonergan. He's able to, plays down on the half wall. Borozinskis, Agater's shot. Nice save by Heil. Agater spills, and the Capitals able to clear down the length of the ice due to it. Just past the 4-minute mark here of period number 1. Riker Lee with our lone tally on the scoreboard as Madison leads 1-0. That goal coming just about a minute and a half into this one this evening. A turnover at the blue line allowed Lee and the Capitals the early lead. Omaha trying to respond and get something going on special teams here tonight. Unable to get anything last night. The Capitals 4 for 5 on the power play, 4 for 4 on the penalty kill, including a shorthanded goal scored by McDonald. Shot deflected by Morgan into the corner, picked up in the corner there by Bataney. Didn't play last weekend, is down beneath the goal line. Player tries to get too fancy with it for the Lancers. Up the near side, the Capitals take over. It's Waterfield skating up ice. Killing some time off in the process as he takes it into the corner, has McDonald with him and feeds it to him by just shoveling it up ahead. But it's pushed along by the Lancers and out towards neutral ice. They take over for a moment before Michaud sauces it back down into the offensive zone. 15 to go on the minor for Coasia. Just past the 5-minute mark in period number 1. 1-0 our score. Capitals in the lead. Jones, far side now near for Osiashvili. A shot finds the logo on the chest of Caleb Heil, who holds on for a whistle. 14:41 to go in the first. Our score 1-0. Jet Coasia will be let out of the penalty box in 5 minutes of game time. There's a face-off upcoming in the defensive zone here momentarily. It'll be to the left of Heil in goal. Heil, the USHL goaltender of the week. He's won 4 of his last 5 starts. 12-5-0-1 on the year with a .288 goals against average and an .891 save percentage. One last chance to clear it down the length of the ice. No icing on the play as Jet Coasia stepped out of the box moments after that penalty was killed off. 1 for 1 on the kill tonight are the Capitals on the Mojo penalty kill as through the middle of the ice, a turnover caused by Vig. Vig to the near side, sent down in deep by Shatan Jr., acquired earlier this week by the Lancers as the Capitals pick things back up and send it to neutral ice where Lee spins, sends it to the far side looking for Jamison, who is activating himself up into the play. Instead it goes all the way down to the Omaha zone where the Lancers settle things down. 6 minutes into this first period, 1-0 the score. Riker Lee, 17th goal of the season, now a team-leading 17th goal of the year, passes Bobby Cowan in that category entering play this weekend. Cowan with 16, Riker with 15, scored last night on the power play. And early on here tonight to make it 17 did Lee, as Omaha with a turnover beneath the goal line forced, but they turn it over right back to the Capitals. Caps give it right back, and Lonergan carries into the offensive zone. Lonergan takes it into the corner. Michaud guides him there as well. Ruby trying to come away with it, plays it up the wall to the point to the near side. Now Borozinskis. Borozinskis shot blocked by Lee. Lee starts up ice, has a couple of players with him, throws on the brakes. Once he gets into the zone, drops back for Buckberger. Buckberger down low now for Mo. Mo spinned up against the wall there and trying to keep things moving along the wall to Buckberger. Instead it goes right to the stick of a Lancer and Borozinskis, and the Lancers out towards neutral ice. A nice poke check over there by Buckberger off of the stick of Batani, forces the Lancers back a little bit before they can come forward. Barabanov with a hit off the bench into the offensive zone. Offside are the Capitals, so they'll have to go touch up. Puck leaves the zone before all the Caps do, though, is into the offensive end. Now comes Borozinskis. Batani on the near side, holding the stick of Barabanov in his chest that time. Holds the puck now as he plays into the corner. Borozinskis shot from Agater, blockered into the corner by Caleb Heil, and out towards neutral ice come the Capitals. Spun off the stick of Barabanov was Kattanen. Now on the far side, Johnson into the offensive zone as a player, and Stout activating himself down into the play, but he spun back to the point. Down low, Cowan, an intended pass there for Barabanov, finds him. Barabanov back to Cowan, sits there in the slot, finds its way to the corner. Barabanov back on it. Kowasia, near side for Stout. Stout spins off of a stick check by a Lancer, and now back the other way towards the goal. Sits out front for Johnson, unable to get anything from it as Omaha able to clear back the other way. 8 minutes into period number 1. Dropped there for a moment. Capitals back on it. Turned over, just back and forth with a bunch of turnovers, and that was a big part of last night's victory for Madison. Turned the puck over quite a lot last night, but they were able to capitalize off Omaha's turnovers as they have one here once again. Capel to the point for Moline. Turned over to Omaha. Nice job by Moline on the recovery there as he'll just send it down in deep. Moore plays back. Daniel Moore getting the start back-to-back nights. Usually after a goaltender gives up 7, you're not usually going back to him. The coaching staff here of Omaha showing some faith in him. Eulenkamp goes with 3 straight games, plays it out front for long. Kicked into the corner by the forward for Madison, and Moline holds the line, but beats it right up to Omaha. Ramos, wrong one off the post last night for this Lancers squad. Sauces it across the far side before the Capitals right back on it. Eulenkamp into the offensive zone. Now to the near side for Jamison. 2 assists last night for the defenseman. A shot deflected by Capel on goal, but Karams into the corner and Omaha back the other way. Michaud gets a piece of it. Offside would the Lancers have been, though, as the Capitals have some time and space to start up ice. Michaud bodied off the puck. Tie on the near side. They say offside. The Capitals quick to touch up. 10.5 to go in the first period. 1-0 our score. Omaha tosses it down in deep. Heil continues it along the near side kick plate to McDonald, and starting up ice are the Capitals with numbers. McDonald to the middle looking for Scherzer. Instead it finds the stick of a Lancers player. The Capitals try to force it up against the wall, and Scherzer comes away with it. Scherzer down low, spins off of a body check, plays to the point now for Michaud. Michaud has Dexter Brooks on the far side, who sends one towards the goal, sits in the slot for a moment, does the rebound. Capel on the near side plays up to Michaud once again. Michaud, some sustained zone time for the Capitals here, halfway through the first period of play. Omaha able to get things out towards neutral as Shatan carries in. A shot blocked along the way, never got to Caleb Heil. Shots on goal favoring Madison 4-3 here in this one. Tie into the offensive zone. Now Scherzer stick handles a bit. Stick handles himself out of possession into the corner. Tried to play back out front for a player coming off the bench in Riker Lee. But back the other way come the Lancers as it's shoveled down in, where Heil slows it down, plays it off the window on the near side. And now Madison off to the races. The top line out there for the Caps. Brink on the far side, throws on the brakes. A shot goes high over the goal. Mo on the near side into the corner, takes it. Down low for Lee. Lee tried to spin it out front for Brink. Brink has to go corral it in the corner. This top line, all 3 had a goal last night as Kowasia sends one right into the shin pad of Dakota Bailey, and the Capitals are forced to regroup inside their own defensive zone. Brink carries into the offensive end now. Mo on the near side tries to play into the corner, takes it to the far side now for Lee. Out front for Brink, and chance angled towards the net. I think Moore got a piece of it before Omaha able to clear back out to neutral ice. Under 9 to go here in the period, due for 2 media timeouts. And our next whistle as Mo settling things down. A couple of changes for Madison as it's back to Mo into the offensive zone. Mo on the near side tried to power his way towards the goal. Sent into the corner there by Bukas. Up against the wall, Madison comes away with it. It's Waterfield. Waterfield up that far side as Mo goes for a change. On the stick this time, Batani, who has it poked off of a stick. And now Stout into the offensive end. Stout on the near side corner, throws on the brakes. Up against the wall, Yurku clears up the far side. Moline will settle things down and start things right back towards the offensive zone for Madison. Waterfield to the middle for Cowan, the former Lancer in the high slot. Shot goes off the post. Moline gets the miss up top. Stout on the near side, shot deflected along the way, goes wide somehow. I don't think Daniel Moore got a piece of it. The player out front must have deflected it wide. Moline in the far side circle, turns things over. Borozinskis back the other way for the Lancers. Up the far side, trying to beat Aiden Long to the net. Unable to. Long gets his stick on it. Moline starts up the far side wall. Cowan sends it down in deep. Goes off of a linesman. Aiden Long on the near side. Shot deflected by Lonergan to the far side. Looked like Eulenkamp was going to pick up the miss. Instead, it's Agater back the other way. Agater angled off the puck by his former teammate Jamieson. Goes in on goal on Caleb Heil, and we've reached our first media timeout. Capitals up 1-0 through 12 and change here in Omaha. You're listening to the Capitals Broadcast Network, powered by Marian University.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Back here in Omaha, our score 1-0 favoring Madison. A defensive zone draw by the Capitals. One back. Brooks plays up the near side wall, and the Capitals will try to clear. It lands on the stick that time of Capel. We were 8 minutes late for our media timeout, so we're hoping to get a second one here at the next whistle as well, just for everyone to take a breather, the players and the broadcasters, if I'm being honest. Eulenkamp towards the offensive zone. Jamieson out front, pokes it wide. On the far side, it's Capel battling back for it for the Capitals. Capel up against the wall, three Lancer players in the area. Capel comes away with it. Down low, Eulenkamp tries to feed it out front for Long. He's unable to. Up top now for Brooks. Shoveled down into the corner off of a stanchion. Bounced off there. Eulenkamp unable to grab it. And now he's able to thanks to an Omaha turnover. Up top, Brooks. Far side, Jamieson. Spins off of his stick check, powering his way towards the goal. Rebound sits out front for Capel. Nothing comes from it, though, as the Capitals able to get things up top for Brooks once again. Towards the goal, deflected wide. Moore got a piece of it, kicked it to the far side, and Omaha shovels it all the way down in. Caleb Heil the next to touch it for Madison. Riker Lee with our lone goal here in this one. As Michaud starts up ice. Near side, Johnson fumbles it a little bit before settling it down to the far side now for Johnson. Jamieson up that far side, Johnson back on it. Into the offensive zone. Taken off of his stick by Mikkel Catton. And now Scherzer in the high slot. Johnson, far side looking, that time for McDonald. Unable to find him. Is Omaha unable to clear the zone. McDonald with a shorty last night, trying to find another goal here tonight. He'll draw a penalty that'll send Madison to their first power play of the evening. McDonald was dragged down from behind, and the Capitals 4 for 5 last night on the power play. Had their power play percentage improve up to 26.8% on the season. Send their top unit out onto the ice. A big change. Jack Kawasia joins that top unit last night. Cowan, Moe, Lee, and Jamieson join him. Aiden Long had typically been on the spot, but they'll move Kawasia over to the near side flank as we've reached another media timeout. Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network, powered by Marian University.
Hey, Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
It's Capitals Hockey Live here on the Capitals Broadcast Network, powered by our friends at Marian University. Marian University is where your career starts with exceptional faculty, lifelong learning, and an engaging, supportive environment. Marian University offers a chance to explore your dreams and uncover new interests. Begin your Marian adventure today and visit marianuniversity.edu to learn more. Face off in the offensive zone. The Capitals with the power play for the first time tonight. Face-off won back by Mode. Jamison at the point, tries to play to the far side, instead plays right to the stick of the former Capital Jonah Agater, who sends things back to Lonergan. And they'll eventually clear down the length of the ice. The penalty on Noah Jones for hooking, giving Madison their first power play of the night. 4 for 5 on the man advantage last night. Unable to score in the first period were the Capitals, already with one here this evening, and it's the puck carrier right now, Riker Lee, who's able to find the scoreboard. Cowan down into the corner. Lee off the apron there, finds it and plays it up to the point now for Lee. Lee has it poked off of his stick, but able to hold the line. Backhands it to the near side for Kawajia. Kawajia backhands it out front, unable to find Bobby Cowan. And back the other way comes Bronco Vukas and Hunter Ramos. Ramos tries to get it through the feet of Jamison. He's unable to, as now Riker Lee starts up ice. As it's in the body that time, is the stick of Ramos, and the Capitals will head to a 5-on-3 when Omaha touches up, but extra attacker on for the time being. It'll be a penalty on Hunter Ramos. He doesn't like the call, but I think he'll look back at that one and know that that one was definitely a hold of some sort, was holding Riker Lee back, in the Capitals to a 5-on-3 man advantage for the next 57 seconds before a 103 traditional power play. Lee was tied up from behind on that far side, was trying to get free of him, as it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Caps. My Omaha counterpart up here in the broadcast booth doesn't like the call, but I think if you look back and he was wearing a different color jersey, the player or our other broadcaster might like that call a little bit more. Face off in the offensive zone as the Capitals start the 5-on-3. 57 seconds of this 5-on-3 due to the Ramos holding call. Barabanov down low for Johnson, back to Barabanov. Barabanov circles around before playing it up top for Michaud. Far side for Brink. Brink back up top, Michaud. Near side, Barabanov. Down low, Johnson. Through his feet into the corner. Lonergan with a chance to clear for Omaha, and he takes advantage of it. 4:20 to go in the first. Caps lead 1-0. 5-on-3 for the next 30 seconds as Michaud starts up ice. The second unit out there. Brink, Michaud, Barabanov, Long, and Johnson. Michaud on the near side, plays down into the corner now for Barabanov. Back to Michaud up top. Michaud takes it to the far side for the captain, Finn Brink. Michaud on the near side. This unit had 3 power play goals last night. Johnson down low, sharp angle shot, goes through the crease into the far side corner. Barabanov on the top of the near side. Shot rips wide. Back at 5-on-4 as Noah Jones steps out of the box. Johnson down low, shot long, rebounds alive in the slot. The Capitals scramble for it. It's Omaha able to clear down the length of the ice. A nice shift there on the penalty kill by the Lancers. Couldn't say that a whole heck of a lot last night. This Lancer squad really struggled on the penalty kill against the Capitals, as the Caps still have some time on the power play. 0 for 1, but chance to make it 1 for 2 here. Kawajia on the top of the near side circle, plays up top for Jamison, back to Kawajia on the half wall. Kawajia, Jamison, far side for Lee, near side trying to find Kawajia. It's poked away, and now Tanner Morgan off to the races for Omaha. A shorthanded chance for the Lancers. Sheets on the near side, turns it over, the Capitals back the other way. Mason Moe backhands it across the ice for Lee into the offensive zone now. Drops back Cowan, down into the corner, 10 to go on the power play, out front for Moore, who hops on top of it. 2:50 to go in the first. A nice kill here by the Lancers thus far. Madison in the lead, 1-0. 7-3 shots on goal favoring the Caps. 9 seconds to go on the Hunter Ramos minor penalty, but an offensive zone draw for Madison upcoming. Coming up at intermission, we'll have the debut of a new segment, Beyond the Ice. It'll touch on the Capitals' charitable work in the community and try to give back
as much as we can with the Be the Miracle Night coming up. Near side, Stout on possession. Stout rips one, goes wide. Would have been a power play goal for Stout as the Caps hold on the far side. Eulenkamp to Stout in the high slot. Back at even strength are the Lancers out front with a chance. That time was Capel, but Omaha able to scramble, send it down into the near side corner. Goes wide, so not a shot on goal. Shots on goal tonight, 7-3 favoring Madison. Waterfield has it poked off of his stick by Borozinskis. Up the far side, he gets it back from Capel. Tries to play down into the corner, eventually does. Rings around the near side for Vukas, who throws on the brakes and starts back that far side way. Catton towards the middle. Borozinskis rolls off the end of his stick. Stout on it. Sauced ahead for Capel. The former #1 overall pick in the Phase 1 draft down into the far side corner for Eulenkamp. Sent up against the wall. Eulie plays it to the near side for Stout. Stout on the half wall, down low for Capel. Backhanded out front, looking for McDonald, unable to find him. McDonald plays to the near side wall as Omaha tries to clear. Stout gloves down for a moment. Now McDonald in the high slot. Far side for Moline. Moline plays down into the corner, spun off of it, back up top McDonald. Rings around the kick plate to the near side. Stout goes down to hold for Madison and plays down to Brendan Ty in the corner. Ty rings it around to let it keep going. Ruby there for Omaha, tied up by McDonald. There for Madison as well as Ian Scherzer, who comes away with it. Scherzer up to the point for Moline. Near side now Buckberger. Buckberger towards the net, deflects a couple of times. Sits there for Ty, who sends one towards the goal. I thought he had more beat low glove side. Unable to get anything there though, as Madison may be able to catch Omaha on a bad change. Scherzer towards the middle for Ty. Goes right in on goal. Ty had his stick lifted at the last minute. Moore hops on top of it to cover for a whistle. 1:05 to go, period number 1. 1-0 our score. Riker Lee with our lone goal here in this one. Coming all the way back at the 1:32 mark of period number 1. 1:24 mark, I'm being corrected. As an offensive zone draw to Daniel Moore's right for Madison. Face off one back. Ty plays to the middle. McDonald unable to get a hold of it, and Omaha able to clear out to neutral ice. Madison sends it towards the offensive zone, but Lonergan able to settle things down as we've reached our 20th minute of play here in period number 1. An exciting one if you're a Caps fan. Lots of offensive zone time. You really want more out of the offensive zone time if you're Madison. Daniel Moore playing a good game thus far in goal as McDonald backtracks beneath the goal line and he'll start up that far side wall. Sheets turns it over. Buckberger on it now. 30 seconds to go in the period. If the Caps hurry, they can get a couple of offensive zone chances. Scherzer backhands that one towards Buckberger. Buckberger lifts his stick and Agutter falls. Scherzer now in the slot for Lee. Lee poked around a bit and they poke it to that far side wall, but Lee will hold for Madison. Tries to play down into the corner for Scherzer, but instead up the near side it goes for Ramos. Fresh off the bench is Brink. 9 seconds to go in the period. Michaud up top. Far side for Jamison. Jamison looking for options, plays it towards the goal. Brink in the crease. As time will expire, Omaha clears up that far side wall. And through 20 minutes of play here in Ralston, our score 1-0 favors Madison. We'll be right back with the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today, because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277, and let's get you in the game.
Welcome into the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report. Our friends at Play It Again Sports is your go-to store for all your sports gear needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade in your gently used sticks and equipment, they've got you covered. From skates and sticks to fitness and training gear, you'll find top brands at unbeatable prices. Keep your gear fresh, your game strong, and your wallet happy. Stop by your local Play It Again Sports after the game and get everything you need. Madison leading 1-0 through 20 minutes. 0 for 2 on the power play are the Capitals. 0 for 1 on the Lancers, but it was Riker Lee just a minute 24 into this one getting the scoring started. For the Capitals, lines 1 through 4 as a turnover allows Riker Lee in all alone. Lee with a chance, stick handles a bit, and he scores through the 5-hole. Riker Lee gives the Caps the lead. Lee's 17th of the season has Madison in the driver's seat through our first 20 minutes of play here this evening. Caleb Heil in goal for Madison, only having to face 3 shots in that first period as the Capitals dominate that category 10-3 through 20 minutes of play. When we come back, we'll have our debut of a new segment, Beyond the Ice, with the Capitals. Coming up right after this, you're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277, and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals. Welcome back into the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report as we dive into a new segment called Beyond the Ice. Beyond the Ice is going to focus on the Capitals' efforts to dig their roots deep in the community, and what cause better to start off with than the Bob Suter Memorial Foundation. Bob Suter was a member of the 1980 U.S. Olympic team that took home gold, and when his playing career was over, he decided to give back to the Madison area. Coaching hockey, becoming part of the ownership group at Capitol Ice Arena, now known as Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena, and helping run the Capitals' USHL and AAA programs. Bob's life came to an end in 2014 due to a heart attack, and in his honor, the Bob Suter Memorial Foundation was born. As Bob always said, it's all about the kids, and through the foundation, this legacy pushes on today. The foundation gives back hundreds of hockey gear starter sets to communities around the Madison area yearly. To raise funds for this great cause, the foundation puts on an annual Bob Suter Memorial Classic each summer. The event brings out talent such as Chris Chelios, Tony Granato, Jake Ottinger, Joe Pavelski, and of course Bob's son Ryan. The other big fundraiser for the foundation comes when the Capitals host the annual Be the Miracle Night in February. This year's event will be on February 22nd and will be a celebration of the 45th anniversary of Miracle on Ice. That night, money from the jersey auction along with fundraisers throughout the night go back to the Bob Suter Memorial Foundation. As Bob always said, it's all about the kids, so get your tickets to the annual Be the Miracle game on February 22nd to help raise money for Madison area youth hockey. That does it for this week's edition of Beyond the Ice. We'll be back with more here on the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report right after this.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs. So tender, you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas. From tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today, because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you, because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the Svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
Back here on the Capitals Intermission Report, let's take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. 1-0, Des Moines leads Waterloo. Same score in Tri-City at the end of period one there. Same score, Muskegon leading over Green Bay. David Deputy, the former Lancer, in the lead there. 1-0, Sioux City over Sioux Falls as well. As the Capitals period number 2 about to get underway. We'll send it to one more quick break. When we come back, we'll have it for you right here on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
It's Capitals Hockey Live here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Thanks for joining me here this evening. Drew Steele, voice of the Capitals, captaining the ship going through your ocean. Riker Lee with the lone goal in period number 1. As Madison takes the lead into the second. Last night, Madison and Omaha tied up at this point 0-0, 1-0 the score through our first period of play when the Capitals lead after one this season, 11-2. 0-0, and Omaha trails through one this season, 2-15, 0-0. Left to right will go the Capitals on the radio network, right to left on Flow Hockey. Left to right will go the Lancers on Flow Hockey, right to left on the Capitals Broadcast Network. As our vantage point here opposite the camera feed, Capel and Agutter, the two-team centermen at center ice, and we're underway back here in period number 2. Thanks for joining us here once again as Uhlenkamp takes a spill into the corner. And a big one by Yerk, who just falls into the boards himself. Both bodies hit the surface. As down into the corner now, Jamison plays up the half wall to Capel. Down low for Long. Long scored last night on the man advantage. As Omaha takes back over and starts back the other way. Sam Sheets into the offensive zone. Sheets with a shot, ramps up, and goes into the stomach of Caleb Heil, who holds for a whistle. 19:33 to go in the second period. 1-0 the score. Capitals in the lead. Riker Lee with the lone tally in this one. I mentioned some connections with Caden Lee with the Capitals. Sam Sheets, Chaska Chanhassen youth hockey player. That means he played with Uhlenkamp along with Caleb Heil growing up. Transferred to Minnetonka to play with John Stout. They won a state championship together at the high school level. Face off on the near side, tied up and one forward by Madison. Lee takes it up the near side wall and plays to the middle for Finn Brink. About as clean of a face-off as you can ask for if you're the Caps. Brink up the near side wall, thought about playing to the point, instead spins back down into the corner, shovels it down there for Lee on that far side wall. Lee plays down in, takes over on possession due to the Lancers. Catton up against the near side wall. Coming away with it's Mason Moe up against the wall now to his side, work in the corner. Cycling around. Eventually halted by Omaha as Catton there for the Lancers. Finn Brink trying to dig things out as well. It pops free to the feet of Mason Moe, who comes away with it. Moe up that far side wall, takes it back to the near, where he looks for an option at the point. Instead, he'll get sent up against the wall and play it right down into the corner for Brink once again. Brink feeds it towards the middle. Lee backhanded shot, scored! Riker Lee's second of the night. Comes a minute 20 into the second period. Beats the Omaha netminder short side, and the Capitals extend to 2. Wow, what a goal there by Riker. The behind-the-net camera will say it all. This one will, the regular camera angle. Lee had a small pocket to pick, and he shoveled it right over. Riker Lee, second of the night. Brink and Moe should get assists on that one for sure. As a full-line goal since this line's been reassembled. The Capitals have had 5 goals come from the players on this line. Johnson to the middle looking for Barabanov. Johnson hops up to this line where Bobby Cowan once occupied on this third line. Is Moline on the near side looking for an option. Shot goes right into the chest of Daniel Moore, who holds on for a whistle. 18:23 to go in the second period. 2-0 the score. Madison in the driver's seat. Won 7-0 last night. Nice crowd here in Omaha tonight. Cross-check cancer, or they call it hockey fights cancer, down in the corner. Chance Barabanov blockered away
by Daniel Moore. Stout up the far side, plays down to the half wall for Johnson. Now Barabanov looking for Johnson, coming down the near side. Instead it goes to the far as Waterfield back on it. Barabanov up the far side wall for Stout. Near side now Moline. Moline back to Stout up top looking for a shooting lane. Sees when he likes it, goes wide. Whipping past the netminder, corrected on that far side by Ruby, and back the other way come the Lancers. Ruby to the middle, sends it to the corner, does John Stout. And the Capitals force a turnover, and the Caps start up the near side wall back the other way. Into the offensive zone, it's Johnson. Thought about playing it to the far side, did, but too late. Johnson goes into the goaltender. The net pops off. No call for interference or goaltender interference. Definitely could have been either way. The faceoff will come outside the zone. Caps lead 2-0. Riker Lee with our most recent goal. As the net pops off of its stanchions, off its moorings, I should say. Madison with players besides Riker Lee 0, but Riker Lee 2, Omaha 0 in this one thus far. The Caps will definitely take this one early on as this one trickles in on Moore, who holds for a whistle once again. 17:25 to go in the period. The Capitals already able to extend the lead here in this second period of play. Won the second period 2-0 last night. Face off on the near side to the left of Moore in goal. Cowan on the fourth line taking Diego Johnson's spot with Scherzer and McDonald. Trying to create something for Cowan, I'm sure, and Johnson as well. Johnson, his last goal coming back in October. I know the Johnson family will be in Madison next weekend. Cowan, toe drags around, sits out front. Omaha going to be able to clear up the near side. Coming through neutral and into the offensive zone. The Lancers near side unable to get there as Kowasia catches back up to it beneath the goal line. Plays it off the wall for his teammate Michaud, is also Billet brother with the team. Capitals turn things back over and all the way back down in on Caleb Heil. Only 4 shots have went Caleb Heil's way so far in this one. Here comes another from Daniel on the far side, circles back. Jones in the slot, shot goes over the cage. That's not a shot on goal in my book. And the Capitals able to start back the other way due to it. Far side McDonald, the shorty last night. Second goal with the Caps, sends one wide. Karam's off the glass all the way out to neutral where Dexter Brooks settles things down. Brooks picked up his first USHL point last night on Lee's power play goal. Lee with 18 now on the season with a 2-goal night tonight. Deflecting that one down in deep was Long to avoid the icing. Down in deep, it's Jones pinned up against the wall by Capel. Long there as well. Eulenkamp comes away with it for Madison for a brief moment. Now to Long. Long tries to force it to Capel in the slot. Instead it caroms to the near side for Brooks. Rings it around the wall, down low. Long trying to feed it out front for Capel once again. That just wasn't there on either of the plays that had been set up by the Caps. As Madison deep inside the offensive zone, trying to expand upon the lead once again. Riker Lee with a pair of goals tonight. The second a beauty. Short side backhand over the top. As back the other way come the Lancers. Near side Daniel looking for options. Near side now on the puck for a moment is Bailey, an affiliated player with this Lancers squad. Played with the Minnesota Mallards. A big hit on Gavin Eulenkamp. That's something that could change the momentum of this game. But in period 1, it was all Capitals, and so far in period 2, it's been a lot Caps as well. Lee into the offensive zone already with 2. Feeds it to the near side for Capel through the legs. Moline gathers it in. Back down low for Lee is Moline. These two sides played together, or those two players played together, I should say, as Lee sends one through the slot. I think Moore got a piece of it along the way. Moline, Lee, along with Waterfield, played together last year at Shattuck St. Mary's prep program. No slash on the play. Definitely could have been as Lee starts back the other way. Lee with 2 10s on the shoulder. Of course, one of them for the 10th anniversary of the return to USHL play here in Madison. Down low, Mo tries to play it over to Lee. Now instead out towards neutral ice. Moline on it. Far side for Buckberger up ahead for Lee once again. Lee realizes he has a body on him right away. Feeds it to Mo in the slot. Instead it trickles into the corner. Right back on it though are the Capitals. A nice job by Buckberger to hold the line. Down low for the captain Brink. Brink up the far side wall, pinned up there by his former teammate Agater. And coming away with it now Lee for a moment, but a nice job. And now Lee gets it back. Lee in the slot. Lee with the shot. Rebound sits there. The Capitals scramble for it. So does Moore for Omaha. Finn Brink sent to the ice surface. He looks like he's in some pain as Mason Moe, or rather that's Riker Lee, goes after Lonergan. I like that from Riker Lee. Not something the Caps have shown a lot of this season, standing up for their teammate. As I don't know if there will be a penalty called from all of it. Everybody looks like they're heading back to the player bench as we've hit media timeout number 1. You're listening to Capitals Hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network, powered by Marian University.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Capitals hockey here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Offensive zone draw upcoming for the Caps, who lead 2-0. 5:55 into period number 2. Face-off upcoming in the offensive zone on the far side. Barabanov's unit out there for the Caps. Tied up by Morgan up the near side into the middle. Lee tripped up by Stout and all the way down in deep. That one chases after it down to the far side as it's taken over by Ty. And now through neutral ice, Barabanov up ahead for Johnson. Johnson to the near side for Kawazia. Kawazia circles it down in deep, and now on it, Barabanov. Ty has it poked up in the sky here in Ralston at Liberty First Credit Union Arena, and this place has been the Capitals' friend here this season. A 9-0 edge on everything here this season, and by this season I mean the last 2 days, the last day of January, the first day of February. The Capitals looking to improve upon a 3-game win streak. Would love to make it 4 here and keep things moving in the right direction in the Eastern Conference standings. Johnson to the middle for Ty, who settles things down to Barabanov, who gets it right back to him. Ty looking for Barabanov in the middle, had Johnson trailing the play. Barabanov loses an edge in the corner, a big hit, and a penalty upcoming, sending Madison to the power play. A tripping call. Vukas sends it up against the wall after the play, but heading to the penalty box for Omaha is Hugo Daniel, sending Madison to their 3rd power play of the night. 4 for 5 last night were the Capitals on the man advantage. 0 for 2 on the evening. Cowan, Moe, Kawazia, Jameson, and Lee for the Caps. Power plays this season are brought to you by Texas Roadhouse, taking no shortcuts. Texas Roadhouse takes great pride in every plate they serve every time. Legendary food, legendary service, Texas Roadhouse. Moe to take the draw against Agater in the circle. Agater, the only Lancer to really have success in the faceoff circle last night. Faceoff snap back by Moe. Cowan hustles after it. Omaha tries to clear, and they'll be able to. Agater plays up the near side into the offensive zone. Now comes Sheets. Sheets sends it towards the goal. Hits the helmet of his former youth hockey teammate. And up the near side now comes Cowan. Kawazia hit hard from behind. No call comes. I don't think one was warranted. Just some bodies colliding, and Omaha clears down. 20 seconds into this power play chance for Madison as they lead 2-0 and love to make it 3-0 here on the man advantage. Power play improved 3 percentage points last night as into the offensive zone on the near side is Lee. Lee on the near side takes it to the far for Kawazia. Instead it's Moe deflecting it wide. And Lee able to settle things down. Timed it up perfectly with his teammates. Jameson up top. Looking for Lee on the near side. A nice stick in the lane by Ramos. Far side for Kawazia. Rebound pops free, and Moore hovers on top of it with his pads. 57 into the power play. 12:09 to go in this second period. Madison leads 2-0, and the second unit cycles on for the Caps. Face-off goes to the far side to the right of Daniel Moore in goal, and I don't think Moore's played a terrible game thus far. 15-17 in the cage. Face off one back by the Capitals, and they establish some zone time right away. Barabanov on the far side. Wall takes it up top. Michaud now to Brink on the near side. A bit too much gas on that one. Brink trying to recover for the Capitals, though. Hustles all the way to the far side. That's a player who just wants it more. As Finn Brink got all the way to that far side, and the Capitals, if they're able to score on this power play and keep things in the offensive zone, a big reason why. Puck bounces oddly off of a stanchion out front. Sits there for a moment. Omaha will clear up the near side wall. The captain wearing the C for a reason, leading by example here on the man advantage, under 30 to go on the Daniel Miner penalty. Michaud drops back. Barabanov near side for Johnson, too far behind him. As now Johnson circles things back to Barabanov. One more rush if you hurry if you're the Capitals. Brink backhands that one towards the offensive zone. It hits him high up in the sky there. There's a deflection and all the way down in. 5 seconds to go, so the Capitals power play not successful, and Heil turns that one over. And Omaha with a quick chance missed the cage. Actually, a lot of their shot attempts have missed the cage here in this period. They'll take it up the near side wall. Finn Brink unable to get it out. Chance now for Omaha, sits out front, never got to Heil again, so he's been tested a couple of times. Almost a costly turnover. As now up ahead for Johnson, a 2-on-1. Johnson has Long with him, doesn't use him, and it goes into the corner as Lee tries to go after Johnson, and Johnson goes low. Lee's taken down by Jones, and we have a melee here in Omaha. Long wants to go after the player in Daniel, who took down the player in Johnson initially. Daniel wants a piece of it now as well. Looks like a Lancer will head to the penalty box. Same will a Capital. Should be 4-on-4 would be my guess. How does Jones not get a penalty out of all this in my mind? Doesn't matter, it'll be one aside, heading to the penalty box. They'll chat it over for a moment. Roughing on both, 4-on-4 upcoming for the next 2 minutes of game time. 10:39 to go in the period. See, the puck goes on net. Johnson falls and takes down Lee in the process. Lee was coming in with a whole bunch of speed. Jones takes him down. Capitals will have an offensive zone draw still. Even strength remains. I wonder what happens if Aiden Long doesn't get into it with Hugo Daniel behind the plate. Obviously, I have some bias on this, but I have to imagine that should probably be a power play for the Capitals again. I wonder if the power play advantage already going Madison's way had a factor in it. Face off on the near side to the left of Moore in goal. One back to Brooks at the point by Capel. Eulenkamp takes over for the Capitals and takes it out of the zone. Obviously more ice time, some space to get moving forward, and with Eulenkamp's speed, why not do it? Eulenkamp hustles into the offensive zone, chugs his legs along, feeds it to the point for Buckberger, who stick handles his way through the slot. Stick handles himself out of possession on that far side, but feeds it to Capel down low. Capel has Eulenkamp on the near side, doesn't use him as he spins back down, takes it beneath the goal once again. On the far side, he's poked off of it there by Barnes, but he's able to get it right back to Buckberger. Up top now, near side, Brooks. Brooks feeds it to the half wall for Eulenkamp. Now Brooks up top. Brooks circles around. Eulenkamp has it poked off of his stick. Rolls to the far side where Capel on it. Plays down low for Eulenkamp. 3 Caps will go for a change. Fresh off the bench, unable to hold the line was Moline. Too much sauce on that one from Eulenkamp as Lee back behind the defense. Already with 2 tonight into the offensive zone. Lee stick handling around a couple of Omaha players. Kind of fitting they wear orange there, making them look like traffic cones at the moment. Takes it up top, feeds there for a moment, stick handles himself out of anything there. Wow, no orange on the jerseys tonight, but the Capitals into the offensive zone. It would be icing if it gets there. They say no as Moline wins the race to it. Moline, far side now for Scherzer. So it's Scherzer, Moline, Stout, and Lee for the Capitals. Scherzer up, ended on that far side, but grabs possession back for the Caps, brings it behind the goal, looking for options, trying to send one towards Riker Lee backdoor. Now Lee backdoor has Scherzer out front, unable to find him. And back the other way comes Bataney and company for Omaha. Ruby turns things over to Scherzer. Back the other way comes Lee, glove down by Catton, and Lee back on it. Lee on the near side, toe drag, sends it towards the goal, but wide. Stout, near side Moline. Moline looking for options here, circles it back to Stout. Stout has some pressure on him right away as the 4-on-4 time has expired. On the near side, Moline sends it down in deep. Daniel lays a hit, but nothing really happens on it. And in the corner, Catton sent up into the wall by Ty. He'll grab possession back the other way for the Lancers. Catton, far side for Lee. Throws on the brakes, sends one towards the goal, sticked up into the protective netting. We've hit our media timeout. 8:17 remain in the second. 2-0 our score. Capitals in the lead.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Capitals hockey here on the Capitals Broadcast Network all season long, thanks to our friends at Marian University. Marian University is where your career starts with exceptional faculty, lifelong learning, and engaging supportive environment. Marian offers a chance to explore your dreams and uncover new interests. Begin your Marian adventure today. Capitals with a 2-0 lead up the far side wall. Cowan sent into the bench by Noah Jones. Jones, a former teammate of Cowan here in Omaha. Cowan acquired by the Capitals in July in exchange for Nathan Toby. Deep inside the defensive zone up against the wall. Jamison sends big there. Capitals in the corner, dig that one free. Barabanov on it. To the middle now for Johnson. Cowan's sent up ice and sent into the wall by Jones. Forces a turnover there, and now Barabanov beneath the goal line. Had Cowan out front, takes it to the far side, instead plays up top for Michaud. Michaud looks after it. Jones loses his stick. Barabanov fans on the shot, gets it right back and plays to the point for Jamison. Looks like the Capitals are on a power play here. Michaud down into the corner, leaves there for a moment, grabs it right back. Jones has lost his stick. In the high slot is Barabanov, and the Capitals start making changes as Michaud out at neutral ice. Thought about playing to the near side, instead takes it to the far for Cowan. Cowan into the far side corner for Mo. Top line circling on for the Capitals. Some tired legs for the Lancers as Borozinskis tied up against the wall there. And Brink plays to the middle, and it's turned over. Back the other way comes Vig for the Lancers. Up the near side wall, Brink back on it. Far side, it goes for Buckberger, who starts up ice for Madison. 2 goals from Riker Lee, who tries to get possession here and plays it down into the corner. Lee looking for his 3rd hat trick of the season. Highly touted prospect in NHL terms, plays it ahead, looking for Brink, who had some speed, but it's poked off of his stick. Plays towards the slot, no one home except an Omaha Lancer in the form of Blake Barnes, and towards the offensive zone go Omaha once again. Sheets in the middle, powers his way towards the goal. Heil hasn't been tested much tonight, but was able to stand tall there. Mo to the middle for Coasia, and the Cap into the offensive zone. Coasia rings it around the kick plate, far side now for Brink. Back down low for Lee. Lee forces it out front. Brink from a sharp angle, fans on it. And back the other way, pushed along by the Lancers. Agater near side for Sheets. Sheets to the middle. Shot that time by Borozinskis on the rebound. He scores! Davis Borozinskis scores Omaha's first goal of the weekend on a rebound, as the Capitals lead dropped to just 1. The Omaha crowd hasn't had much to cheer about this weekend, really this season, to be honest with you. They come alive here in a lively crowd at Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Faceoff comes back to neutral ice. Borozinskis with the goal. Sheets
with one of the assists on that one as Madison now just leads 2-1, gives up their first goal of the weekend, had led 9-0 prior to that this weekend. As down in the offensive zone, Long tried to play to the point. This Omaha team has some life now, and all it takes is just recovering one rebound, but now Madison forces a turnover. Eulenkamp, far side, his shot blocked along the way. I think friendly fire Sam Capel got in the way of that one. Capel on that far side, down low, out front for Eulenkamp, rolls off the end of his stick, and now it's Omaha back the other side. Bataney sidesteps a player, takes it to the far side, shot sits there on the rebound, and the Capitals clear up the near side wall. This Lancer crowd lively back into it. And on that far side, they enter the zone. On that far side, it's Ramos, high slot, Bataney out of the lineup last weekend, out front. Chance rebound, sits there. The Capitals scrambling for it. It goes up to the point for Jones. Jones with a shot that's blocked by the Capitals, and Waterfield will hustle after it for Madison. He's sent up against the wall hard by Jones. Capitals still have a chance to get possession here, though, as Brendan Ty comes in for it. He and Scherzer there as well. Scherzer kicks it up against the wall. McDonald, Waterfield, and Scherzer on the ice for Madison. Omaha clears out to neutral. The noise that was in the building calms down a little bit here as Madison entered the offensive zone once again. Waterfield backtracks Scherzer. Scherzer's shot rolls off the end of his stick into the corner. I think Moore got a piece of it along the way to direct it there. Scherzer angles off the end wall to Waterfield beneath the goal line. Picked up there by Catton for a moment. Plays up the near side wall. Brooks towards the goal. Blocked along the way. And it's Omaha off to the races again. Morgan well offside as Caden Lee. You can't have that if you want to score on the rush. Just couldn't hold his foot back. And Madison still leads 2-1. Just north of 4 minutes to go in period number 2. Shots on goal getting closer to even. 19-11. Omaha just with 4 shots in the first period of play. Faceoff will come outside the defensive zone. Bobby Cowan and his unit, kind of a hodgepodge unit. Waterfield spot taken over by Barabanov. Down in deep, Cowan has Johnson out front trying to find him. Just unable to get it to him there. Deflected along the way, right idea. And the Capitals into the offensive zone again. Johnson near side for Cowan. Back to Johnson on the far side. A nice job by the defense, and you just wish, if you're the Capitals, that they would just shoot one of those, because they've had opportunities tonight, and last night Daniel Moore showed weakness in those areas. As worst comes to worst, you get a rebound. Johnson in the slot, now backhanded towards the goal. Moore sends it into the corner, Caps right back on it. Michaud up top, near side, Coasia down in deep. Johnson tied up against the wall, takes it up the near side. Johnson plays down into the corner, looking for Barabanov, instead finds the stick. That time a Tanner Morgan, and into the offensive zone. Now Lee, far side, trying to get too fancy with it. Madison out towards neutral ice. Lee with the big hit. Johnson doesn't like it much. The two get tangled up right outside the Omaha penalty box. Vukas deep inside his own defensive zone for the Lancers. Starts up that far side wall. Buckberger pokes it along. Capitals had it for a moment, but right back to it. Vukas got tied up with Miroslav Shatan. 2 big bodies there. Shatan 6'8". Vukas, not a small fellow himself, at 6'3". Far side, Vukas to the middle now. On possession, Yurku. Yurku up ahead. Shatan bodied off the puck by the Capitals. Keeps his feet, and the Capitals keep possession. Buckberger near side looking for Lee. Capitals unable to send it down in deep. Lee chases after it. Vukas up the near side wall. Hauled in inside his own defensive zone by Moline. 2:15 to go in the period. Deflected down in deep. Caps lead 2-1. 2 goals by Riker Lee. An answer coming recently from Davis Borozinskis. Has now scored twice this season against Madison. The first coming on September 28th as a member of the Muskegon Lumberjacks. Of course, he was acquired via trade by Omaha in exchange for David Deputy. Lee on the near side wall works for the Capitals. Brooks at the line, now to Long in the middle. Long for Moe up top. Moe takes it to the far side, tries to power his way to the slot. Long into the corner. Too fancy with it. They're getting too fancy, are the Capitals, as Moe tries to lacrosse style this one. Instead, it takes it to the near side. Brooks up top. Far side, now it goes for Stout. 1.5 minutes to go in the period. Shot deflected up into the glass by Long. Eulenkamp can't haul in the miss, as it's Omaha back the other way. They'll send it down in deep, some tired legs, a wholesale change. The Capitals start up ice. It's Aiden Long. Thanks to Caleb Heil, has Capel behind. Now long shot right into the logo on the chest of Daniel Moore. Can't score going through him. 1:10 to go here in period number 2. 2 on the score. Sam Sheets chatting with his high school buddy John Stout out at neutral ice. An offensive zone draw coming for Madison here momentarily. 2-1. Our score here, about to hit the plate against Sports Intermission. Report coming up on that. We have the next chapter debut, focusing on a Capitals alumni. Near side face-off upcoming. One to the corner, Eulenkamp on it, shovels it up to the point, but it's intercepted along the way by Sam Sheets. Sheets into the offensive zone, near side Borozinskis, the Omaha goal scorer, turns it over. Madison trying to get it out of the zone up that far side. They're able to, as Aiden Long gets possession. He tried to pass it back to the defense, but it bounces right back to him off of an Omaha player. Long, toe drink shot, goes into the glass. I think it was blocked by a Lancer along the way. Jamison, stick handles it around, now Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp down into the corner, shovels it out front. Capel backhanded, rebound sits there, still alive. Moore scrambles for it. Now Long with a shot attempt. That gets blocked along the way. Omaha able to clear. 30 to go in the period. Sheets, Catton, Borozinski's shot never gets towards the goal. Up the near side, McDonald into the offensive zone with Ty. Ty in the high slot, uses the screen out front, and it goes wide into the corner. Omaha will clear down the lengths of the ice. No icing as it catches up on an edge. 8 seconds to go in the period. Kawajia starts now to Ty, offside of the Capitals. 4.2 to go in the period. 2-1. Caps in the lead. Shots on goal favoring Madison, 23-11 in this one. Face-off just outside the offensive zone upcoming for Madison. Capitals have mixed things up offensively, lines-wise. Lines 1 and 2 have stayed the same. Brink, Moe, and Lee. Face-off one back by the Capitals late here in the period. Buchberger sends one towards the goal right as time expires, as that will do it for period number 2 through 40 minutes of play here in Omaha. Madison in the lead, 2-1.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today, because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Capitals hockey live here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. 2-1, they lead through 40 minutes. Let's take a look at our scoring summary. 124 into period number one. Riker Lee picked up his 17th of the season from Mason Moe. He added a second in the second period, this time his 18th of the year. Feeds it towards the middle. Lee backhanded shot, scored! Riker Lee's second of the night. Riker Lee's second of the night gives Madison the 2-0 lead. They held it for most of that second period until Davis Borozinskis able to score for Omaha. And that's where we sit through 40 minutes of play. Davis Borozinskis, the lone goal scorer for Omaha here in this one, is the Capitals still lead 2-1. 9-1 on aggregate this weekend. I don't think they count the aggregate, but always nice to say. Sheets and Lonergan with the assist on that one for Omaha. The Capitals lead 2-1 as we head to another break. When we come back, we'll have a new segment called The Next Chapter here on the Capitals Intermission Report.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, AmeriPrint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriPrintApparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. AmeriPrint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores! Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game. Welcome back into the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report as we dive into a new segment called The Next Chapter. The next chapter is going to focus on Capitals alumni because the USHL is just a stepping stone for so many players in their hockey career. Tonight's next chapter focuses in on former Capitals forward Max Nagel. Nagel was selected by Madison with the 37th selection in the 2022 USHL draft, and his impact was felt as soon as he arrived. The forward out of St. Thomas Academy, located in Mendota Heights, Minnesota, played in all 62 games of a really tough season for the Caps. In his rookie season, Nagel registered 25 points. He was one of just 7 players to return to the Capitals the next season, and little did those 7 players know the season they were in for. Although Nagel wasn't able to compete in all 62 games like his first season, his impact was felt throughout the year. He ranked 4th on the team in points with 45, which included 20 goals, a mark that only 11 players have reached in Capitals history. Although Madison's record-breaking season points-wise came to an end in the first round of the playoffs, Max Nagel scored 5 times in a 3-game series with Youngstown, which was a tie for the most in the entire Clark Cup playoffs with Max Swanson, whose team went on to win it all. Now, Max Nagel calls Hamilton, New York home, attending Colgate University. He's in his first season with the Raiders along with his former Caps teammate Jack Brandt. In 24 games with Colgate entering play this weekend, Nagel has 19 points in 24 games played. This puts him in 3rd on the team in that category. The forward still has plenty of time in front of him at the collegiate level and during his hockey career, but he's gotten off to the right start at the collegiate level. That was this week's edition of The Next Chapter. More on the Play It Again Sports Intermission Report coming up right after this.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived, and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at NADCaps Hockey today. That's at NADCaps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Reasons to love Texas Roadhouse. Your journey begins with irresistible appetizers. Indulge in our fall of the bone ribs, so tender you won't need a knife. Savor every sip of our legendary margaritas, from tangy classics to fruity fusions. Every bite and every sip caters to your every craving. Texas Roadhouse, a legendary experience like no other.
Looking for heart-pounding action and family-friendly fun? Look no further than the Madison Capitals. From bone-crushing hits to highlight reel goals, the Capitals bring the excitement of the USHL right here to Madison. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for a night out, there's something for everyone. Get up close with the future stars of the NHL and experience the atmosphere at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Bring your friends, bring your family, and make some unforgettable memories. Get your tickets at tickets.madcapshockey.com today because there's nothing like live hockey.
For 35 years, Ameriprint Apparel in Sun Prairie has been the one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. Getting started is easy. Visit AmeriprinTapparel.com to browse through all our offerings and let us know how you need it customized. You can also give us a call or stop in. And if you need an individually customized online store, we offer them at no charge to you. Then our team will get to work and make your custom products a reality. Ameriprint Apparel, your logos, done right, done local.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
A couple minutes away from period number 3 here in Omaha. Let's take a look around the league. 2-1 Waterloo on top of Des Moines through 2 periods of play in West Des Moines. 3-0 Chicago leads Tri-City out in Kearney near the end of period number 2 there. 2-1 Muskegon on top of Green Bay nearing the end of the second there. 3-1 Sioux Falls with 3 unanswered in the second leads Sioux City. All tied up in Cedar Rapids between Fargo and Cedar Rapids, and Lincoln out to a hot start against Dubuque. 3-0 in period number 1 there at I'm On Arena. Period number 3 right around the corner. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
And he scores!
Looking to catch all the Capitals action this season? Whether you're bringing your friends, family, or coworkers, our group tickets make for an unforgettable night of hockey. Want the VIP experience? Check out our private suites for the ultimate comfort and a great view of the game. Don't miss a second of the season. Grab a season ticket for the best seats and perks. Or, if flexibility is your game, our 10-ticket flex plan lets you choose when you want to be there. Call the Capitals ticket office today at 608-257-2277 and let's get you in the game.
Monk's Bar and Grill doesn't monkey around with great taste. Our menu will have you swinging from amazing appetizers to mouth-watering meals. One bite of our legendary Monk's Burger will make you go bananas. Okay, I'll stop with all the monkey puns. Besides, my food just arrived and I can't eat and narrate at the same time. Climb on up to Monk's Bar and Grill today. Okay, I promise that's the last monkey pun.
Hey Caps fans, want to stay connected with your Madison Capitals all season long? Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes access, live game updates, exclusive player content, and so much more. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok, so whether you want to see jaw-dropping highlights, get the latest team news, or even score special deals, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment of the action. Follow the Capitals at Mad Caps Hockey today. That's at Mad Caps Hockey, your front row seat for everything Capitals.
Catch the excitement of Capitals hockey this season. Single game tickets are available now. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action. Head over to tickets.madcapshockey.com to grab your seats today. Capitals up 2-1 as this period number 3 is about to get underway here momentarily. Short change once again here in the third as the Lancers hosting the Capitals. The Caps 7-0 win last night. 2-1 they lead through 2 periods of play here this evening. Faceoff will come back to center ice. Top line will stay on the bench for Madison. Top line hops out for Omaha. Second line out there for the Capitals. Jonah Agater feeding it to Gavin Eulenkamp a little bit. They spent some time together. Sam Sheets, childhood buddies with Gavin Eulenkamp at Chaska Chanhassen. This period number 3 about ready to get underway. Face-off one ahead by Omaha. Quick shot kicked into the far side. And the Capitals start up the wall. Aiden Long to the far side now for Moline. Moline through neutral ice. Sauces that one to the middle, looking for Eulenkamp. Found him, but Eulenkamp had it poked off eventually there up the far side. Capitals hold in. Moline unable to on Omaha's second attempt to get out of the zone. Into the zone now Long. Long trying to feed it ahead for Eulenkamp. Had Capella right in front of him. The ice still pretty wet here in Omaha. Yet to settle down, so wouldn't be surprised if we get some weird plays here early on in the period. Vukas plays to the middle, kicks up that time on Brink. Brink got a stick up high. Nothing too crazy though, and nothing too critical where a penalty should have been called by any means. A player loses a stick behind the play. That's Ruby. The Capitals play up the far side wall, poked around a bit, and the Capitals able to clear Ramos, unable to get a good piece of it. Lee with 2 already, scored with a minute into both the first and second period. He plays it up that far side wall now. Lee ahead looking for Brink, unable to find him deep inside the zone. A minute 20 and a minute 24 into the period is where Lee has scored his goals here tonight as he takes a spill as he enters the zone. Hops back up on the near side. Omaha on possession. Ramos, wrong one off the post last night. Looking to tie things up here this evening as it roll off the end of his stick. And up that far side, the Capitals unable to gather possession. Eventually it does fall to the stick of Mason Moe, who carries into the offensive zone. The rest of his line mates went for a change. He shoots and sends it into the glove. Snatched up by Daniel Moore, who holds for a whistle. 18:23 to go in the third. 2 on the score. Offensive zone draw for the Capitals upcoming. It'll be on the near side to the right of Moore in goal. Barabanov and Ramos, the 2-team centerman. Rather, that's Morgan for Omaha. Hold him up, boys. Bit too antsy. Barabanov kicked out of the circle. Cowan hops in to take his spot. Cowan's been taking draws for Barabanov a little bit tonight anyway. Hold him up. Oh, ho, ho. He wanted to push Omaha out of the circle as well as a faceoff. One back to Barabanov, who plays it down low. Cowan on it now for Madison. Cowan looked like he broke his stick. Is up the near side wall. Buckberger unable to do anything with it. And now back into the offensive zone. The Capitals on it. Cowan up ahead. Has Waterfield there. Waterfield shoved up against the wall. Barabanov joins him in the corner. Barabanov skates away with it. And up that far side, he spins back. Up top it goes. Brooks, near side, Buckberger. Wine sends one towards the goal, deflects a couple of times. Rebounds alive. The Capitals take a couple of hacks at it, and they score. It's Bobby Cowan extending the lead to 3-1 for Madison, scoring against his former squad. And the Caps back up by 2. All out scramble for it, and Bobby Cowan finds it, beats him low blocker. Scores his 17th goal of the season and puts Madison back in the driver's seat by 2. I thought he had broke his stick earlier on the shift. Was not the case. He went on to score. And of course that goal probably means more with his old billet family here in attendance, I'm sure of it. There's a shot saved along the way by Caleb Heil, who holds on for a whistle. 17:41 remains in this third period. Face-off deep inside the zone, one back by the Capitals. McDonald plays up the wall. Bailey turns it over right to the Capitals and John Stout. Jack Coasia on the far side plays up the wall Scherzer tries to deflect it down in deep and eventually gets it ahead for Johnson. Johnson rips one shot, ramped up. Johnson goes after it to the dirty areas, and on the near side, Stout on it. The Caps scored 5 in the third last night. Already off to a hot start here in the final frame this evening. Johnson lifts his stick, grabs it in the corner for a moment. Up against the wall, Yurku fell there for a moment. Vukas to the far side. Bailey starts up ice now, and through neutral comes Shatan. Shatan down in deep. Kawajia chases after it. Kawajia there for it. Now Scherzer. Scherzer to the middle, and the Capitals start up ice. Uhlenkamp to the near side. And now up in the middle of the ice, Sheets into the offensive zone. Sheets all alone. Sheets unable to beat the Caps goaltender, Caleb Heil. Puck kicks free to the far side. Omaha holds on to it. Far side they work as the Capitals already with one in this one. They've had success in this one tonight, scoring early on in periods. As Uhlenkamp tries to send it to the far side, unable to find anything there. Up that far side wall, Omaha able to clear, but not much further than that does Mikkel Catton go, the former Muskegon Lumberjack. Catton back on it inside his own defensive zone. Sends it over to his defensive partner up ice. Come Omaha once again with the purple jerseys. I almost want to say Youngstown here tonight, but it is Omaha. Hockey Fights Cancer Night, a great cause. I'm sure these will be auctioned off for charity here later this evening or throughout the weekend. As the Capitals force a turnover, Reicherle into the offensive zone with 2 already. He'll just flutter that one down into the offensive corner there for Madison. Down low, Lee with the chance now. Lee spins around. Looked like he was going to send one towards the goal. He hits the post. Would have been a great goal. Already has one highlight reel one tonight. Would have made it 2. As the Capitals leading scorer this season, looking for his 3rd hat trick of the year. Had one a couple of weeks back against Chicago. Up the near side, the Capitals unable to hop on top of it. Brooks plays up the near side. It'll hop up and out of play. Looks like everybody's all right. A lucky fan will get a souvenir. As Madison here tonight with a 3-1 lead. All the goals scored in the first 2 minutes of each period. Face-off just outside the defensive zone. One back. Glove down by Jamieson to the far side now. Brooks trying to chase after it. Jamieson's had a rough go of it as of late besides his power play time. And of course, that overtime game winner last week. Brink into the offensive. Now Mo. Mo circles back towards the point. Takes it back down to the corner, and that's where Omaha gathers possession in on the stick of Blake Barnes. Barnes, near side for Lonergan. Lonergan, far side, takes out. Near side intercepted by Mo. Mo has it taken away by Ruby, and now Ruby into the offensive zone, trying to get themselves back within one, and send Lee up ice to Mason Mo. Mo slows things down for a moment, circles back to Brooks. The Capitals with the 2-goal lead, not taking any chances here offensively. They'll send it into the far side corner. Mo hops on top of it for a moment, and he'll get tied up there before Omaha skates away with possession. Glove down in the slot. Waterfield takes a hack at it. Unable to get anything on. Now Cowan blockered away. Cowan now with 2 goals against his former team this season. Barabanov at neutral ice tries to get things moving forward the other way. Off the wall. Waterfield behind the defense has Barabanov with him. Unable to find him as it's out towards neutral ice on the stick of Ramos. Former Youngstown Phantom himself. Down in deep on the near side, picked up by Vukas. Vukas up the near side wall, looks for options, takes it to the far, through neutral ice, now Caden Lee. Lee drops back for a moment, turns it over, and now the Capitals have a 3-on-1. Cowan, Barabanov, and Waterfield. Waterfield far side, trying to get too fancy with it. Was Waterfield trying to find Cowan, Stout with a shot. Rips wide of the goal. Absolute rocket, just about 5 feet too far wide. Barabanov on the far side, up top for Moline, near side for Stout. Unit circling around, sits out front. Ty unable to get to it. Vukas recovers the miss. Moore lucky to have his defenseman right there. Johnson in the top of the near side circle. Shot whips wide, hits a stanchion awkwardly. Goes up against the wall. Capitals chase after it, but instead it's Omaha able to try to clear. Rainbowed that one up ahead. Penalty upcoming. High sticking rather on Diego Johnson. That'll take it all the way back inside the defensive zone. Scherzer gets tied up with a couple of Lancer players. Type of behavior you usually do when you have a 10-1 lead on the weekend. You usually have your head a little bit higher. Instead, we'll have immediate timeout. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Back here in Omaha, the Capitals with a 3-1 lead. The most recent goal coming from Bobby Cowan against his former team. First trip back to Omaha for Cowan. The Capitals forward, second on the team in goals now with Riker Lee having a big night. Up the near side, Jones tries to get things down into the offensive zone for the Lancers. Down low, a chance. Heil hops on top of it for Madison. Heil didn't like Jones standing right on top of him. His teammates didn't either. Jones and Johnson get tangled up. Face-off in the defensive end upcoming. Face-off will be upcoming in the defensive zone. Heil on top of it. Jones comes in and pokes at it. Not really a penalty, but clearly he's trying to cause some ruckus here. There's a face-off in the defensive zone upcoming for Madison. Face-off, one back. Michaud ties a player up, and the Capitals play it off the window up the near side. Jones rainbows that one over to Sheets and into the offensive zone. Come the Lancers. Agater shot kicked wide by Heil, and it's up the far side wall. Ian Scherzer able to clear and gather possession back in. Scherzer in the high slot, a shot gloved and held on to by Moore for a whistle. 12:34 to go in the third period. 3-1 our score. A face-off in the defensive zone upcoming. Ian Scherzer with the rip there, but nothing really came from it. Faced off in the defensive zone to follow for Omaha. Madison here in this one with a 2-goal lead, just about halfway through this third period of play. That far side, unable to gather that one in, was Eulenkamp. He had some speed going with him. Michaud lays a body at neutral ice. And the Capitals unable to gather possession back in from it. It separated body from puck, the whole purpose of a body check, but nothing really happened from it besides that. And up ahead, Eulenkamp has it in the feet of Capel. Long, unable to hold the line. Buckberger does a nice job to just send that towards the wall. And into the offensive zone now comes Vig. Vig down low, tied up against the wall. Player looks like he might have got a stick up high in the form of Hugo Daniel. The Capitals out towards neutral ice and into the offensive zone on the near side. Bobby Cowan with our most recent tally in this one. Scrambled and slammed home a rebound against his former team here this evening. Down in deep. That one goes in on Heil, who gloves it and plays it over to Buckberger on the near side. It'll go all the way down. Vukas has some pressure on him from Brink, and now Mo takes over. Mo has Lee in the slot. Mo takes it himself and sends it right into the blocker. You got to have it both ways. If you're the Capitals, you either want them to shoot or you want them to pass. They've been passing a lot tonight. They take the shot there, and it doesn't work. Can't complain both sides. If I'm a viewer here this evening, I've been asking for him to shoot the whole time. Mason Mo does it for me there. Stout on the near side. Capitals activated into the offensive zone. Lee trails the play. Hugo Daniel pokes it away from him and just sends that one all the way down. It'll be icing if it gets there. It won't get there. Player loses an edge. That player for Omaha, Caden Lee. Up the near side wall into the offensive zone comes Waterfield. Throws on the brakes, drops there for Barabanov. Barabanov, toe drag. Far side, Cowan, second of the night. Bobby Cowan makes it 4-1 Capitals at the 10:41 mark of period number 3. Bobby with the rebound there. Daniel Moore has now given up 11 goals on the weekend. Capitals lead 4-1 in this one. 10:41 to go here in the period. Bobby Cowan, right place, right time. Tied for Riker once again for the team lead in goals. Into the offensive zone, poked off the stick a couple of times. Near side it comes for Ramos in the corner. Up against the wall, John Stout kind of held for a moment. No call comes from it. I don't think one was warranted. Barabanov up ahead for Cowan. Now Waterfield on the near side. Waterfield out front. A chance goes wide. Far side, Waterfield drops there for a moment and is dropped to the surface. Barabanov skates away with possession. Up the far side wall it goes for Moline, who can't hold. Out at neutral, the Capitals are going to have to recover. Halfway through this third period of play, the Capitals have outscored Omaha here this weekend 11-1. A 7-0 victory last night, a 4-1 lead tonight for Madison as the Capitals look to extend a winning streak to 4. Scherzer, far side, out front, chance, Diego Johnson scores! Johnson's first goal since October 19th extends the lead to 5 for Madison. 5-1, Caps in the lead. Extends the lead to 4, I should say, but the Capitals here with 3 goals in the third. Makes Madison's lead now 4. Fans here in Omaha asking if there's another goalie on the bench. Looks like they're sticking to Daniel Moore in cage, though. He's up the far side wall. The Capitals trying to hop on it. Diego Johnson, a weight off of his shoulder. Hadn't scored, like I mentioned, going all the way back to October 19th. I was actually talking with the coaching staff. Finn Brink had a streak last season similar to that. And he actually ended last season a bit early in February due to injury, and he wasn't able to ever snap that until this season. Scored in the first game of the year. Far side, McDonald up the wall, pinching down is Brooks. Brooks down into the corner for Scherzer. McDonald comes and digs it out. McDonald shoved up against the wall and back the other way. Come Omaha. Down into the corner, they send it. The Capitals with the lead here this evening, trying to keep things in the win column. As into the offensive zone, Madison on it up the near side. Eulenkamp down low looking for Capel. Instead it finds a Lancer, but Eulenkamp gets it back for a moment before Borozinskis can start back the other way. Borozinskis into the offensive zone. It goes in on Heil, who hops on top of it for a whistle. I believe we've hit our media timeout. It's Capitals hockey on the Capitals Broadcast Network.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Capitals hockey here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. Back at home, 8 of 9 games at home in February for the Capitals, so a big month for the Caps. After February, only 5 home games remain. Next week, it's a $1 beer night presented by Coors Light, followed by DC Eagles' birthday. Down in the offensive zone, a chance for Eulenkamp. Rebound sits there. The fans here in Omaha asking for a goalie change. They still haven't got one. Moore has given up 12 goals in the past 2 nights. And I won't say a lot of them are on him for the Princeton commit, but
he hasn't had a great couple of nights to say the least. Deep inside the defensive zone. Madison out shooting Omaha 35-14 in this one. Heil able to see that one the whole way and blocker it up into the sky. Borozinskis up top for Vukas, who holds the line. Vukas tries to send one towards the line, or towards the goal. Breaks Aiden Long's stick in the process. Long goes to the bench, gives way for Finn Brink. Is Omaha up against the wall? It's Vukas to the middle. There for it for a moment is Ruby, takes it into the corner. And the Capitals right back on it for a moment before Sheets sends one towards the goal. Brooks blocks it along the way. Riker Lee achieves the red line and starts into the offensive zone thanks to Finn Brink. Brink powering his way towards the goal, shoved off the puck and shoved into the cage. Nets off. That should stay in the zone. No change to be allowed for Omaha. Catton's got to get right back over. They're going to try to say Finn Brink was the one who knocked it off as the Omaha bench, but that was clear as day. Face-off in the offensive zone for the Capitals with some tired legs for the Lancers. Face-off on the far side. To the left of Moore in goal. 7:10 to go in the third. 5-1 lead for Madison. Face-off one back. Kowasia at the point. Plays it down into the corner for Brink. Brink out there up against the wall. Riker Lee out there as well for the Capitals with this top line. Lee looking for his third hat trick of the season with his next goal if he's able to score tonight. Bobby Cowan with 2 as well for Madison. Tied up against the wall for a long time. Mo pops free. Mo powering his way towards the goal. Rose off the end of his stick and out towards neutral ice. They're able to send it all the way down into the offensive zone. Bataney near side. It goes for Ramos. Ramos backdoor feed. A nice job by Buckberger to block that pass. Madison trying to recover there is up the near side wall. On the near side, Lonergan there for the Capitals. Down in deep on possession for a moment. Buckberger plays the far side. Kowasia, Lee looking for options, plays things forward. Lee into the offensive zone. Looking for options here. Tries to stick handle himself towards the slot. Unable to find anything. Is down towards the offensive zone come Omaha. Ramos on the near side as it overskate that time. And on the near side, the Capitals try to clear out to neutral ice. Stout, far side now for Moline. Moline near side looking for Waterfield. A Lancer got a stick on it. That's Lonergan. He tries to slash the stick out of Waterfield's hand after Waterfield kind of took him down to the surface when he deflected it. Barabanov on the near side looking for options. Down low it goes, looking for Waterfield. Barabanov up top for Stout. Stout down into the corner for Waterfield. Waterfield takes it along the far side wall. Cowan sits out front. No one home. Unable to get it there is Stout up top now. Far side for Moline. Moline shovels it down into the corner. Cowan's the first one to it. Gets it up the wall for Barabanov. Barabanov turns it over right back to him though as Cowan tries to get it to Moline. Unable to get anything. Down in deep. That one goes all the way down. Caleb Heil the next to touch it for Madison. Heil plays up the near side. Vukas unable to hold the line. And Madison takes back over. Into the offensive zone, it's Cowan. Cowan takes it into the near side corner. Throws on the brakes once he gets there. Looking for options, plays to the point. A little too far in front of Michaud. The Capitals clear down. And Madison will go for a couple of changes. Vukas back for it. Under 5 to go in this third period. 5-1 the score. Diego Johnson along with 2 from Riker and Bobby are the differences. Now Diego almost has his second. Jameson's shot. Nice save by Moore a couple of times there. Back the other way comes Bailey and company for Omaha, but Madison gets it right back to the middle for Scherzer. Scherzer has it right up into his gear. Diego back on it. Up top for Jameson. Jameson far side. One-time shot from Michaud kicked into the corner. Scherzer on it. Vukas just goes straight for the body. It allows Madison a brief moment of possession. Diego Johnson slot goes over the cage. Diego Johnson's feeling it offensively. Sends a body up into the wall, and Omaha skates back the other way on the stick of Miroslav Shatan. Bailey down into the corner as well. Bailey gets tangled up with Michaud, and Omaha has possession. Omaha sends one towards the goal. Rebound alive. Heil on top of it for a whistle. 3:55 to go in the third. 5-1 the score. Face-off upcoming in the defensive zone. Defensive zone draw upcoming here in a moment. It'll be to the left of Heil in goal. Capitals here in this one
out shooting Omaha 38-15, leading on the scoreboard 5-1. Faceoffs coming into the period, the Capitals have won 83% of. Faceoff in the defensive zone for Madison. Jonah Agater's able to win the draw, the former Capital, and unless he's traded here in the next couple of days to a different team, will likely be his last games against his former squad in his USHL career, just due to happenstance, right? You're in a different conference than the Capitals are with Omaha, and the only other time these two teams could meet is a chance out front for Borozinskis, rolls off the stick. The only other time these two teams could meet would be in the Clark Cup playoffs, and when you got a 20-game losing streak, or 19 at the moment, it's going to be tough to say that playoffs are in the picture at the moment for this Omaha squad. 75% of the teams in the league make the playoffs, but going to be a tough hill to climb for the Lancers. Still some time left in this one, but they'll need to strike a couple of times as Borozinskis into the offensive zone. Borozinskis to the slot. No one home. Stout tries to clear, unable to. Near side, it's a chance for Ruby. Sits in the slot, and that's the puck luck the Lancers have gotten the past couple of weeks. Couple of months, really. That one sits on the post, does not go in. As Vukas into the offensive zone. There was a couple of posts last night. Obviously, a post and in doesn't really change much last night in a 7-0 victory. Able to hold the line is Ruby, far side. Batani, shot goes up into the protective netting behind Caleb Heil. 2:33 remains in the third. 5-1 the score. Capitals in the driver's seat in this one. Face-off in the defensive zone for the Capitals upcoming. Coming up for the Capitals next week at home against the Chicago Steele on Friday night, and then the Dubuque Fighting Saints on Saturday. It'll be the first matchup between the Caps and Saints this season. Both teams' closest USHL opponent, yet they only play 4 times each season. On the near side, Catton up against the wall. The Capitals try to take that one away. Instead, it goes beneath the goal line for Moline. Lee on the far side gets possession, takes it to the near side. Michaud activates himself up into the play. Brink drops back to his defensive spot. Mo in the corner as Michaud retreats to his spot. Lee pokes it free up the near side wall. Michaud at the point, shovels it down back into the corner for Mo. Mo looking for options, takes it up top. Mo towards the goal, deflected that time off of Lee. Moore hops on top of it and holds for a whistle as Vukas keeps going after Riker Lee. You can't let your teammate just get bullied around by that. If you're the Capitals, Lee laughs at him a couple of times. Lee's kind of a goofball. Not afraid to use his chatterbox, and he uses it a couple of times there as he heads to the bench. I would take a guess that's the last time we'll see them tonight, the top unit. Vukas trying to intimidate him. I think that about 118 minutes too late this weekend if you're Vukas in the Omaha Lancers. Capitals have outscored the Lancers 12-1 this weekend. Towards the goal, Barabanov out front, a chance underneath Moore. Nice save as now Lonergan wants to go. Where was this yesterday? Where was it the rest of the night tonight for the Lancers? Frustration, I get it. Capitals with a good chance here right off the draw. Rolls off the stick of Waterfield. I get you got to stand up for your teammates. What was Barabanov doing there? Nothing. And I don't blame Barabanov for doing nothing there. Puck was nowhere near him. Up the near side, Jamison holds in. Far side now, chipped down in deep. Brooks sends it down in deep. I feel like this Omaha squad wants to get it chippy late. Big hit thrown, and now down into the corner, a chance for the Capitals. Waterfield tripped up and back the other way comes Osiashvili. Osiashvili into the offensive zone, sends it towards the goal. Much like a lot of the shot attempts this weekend, does not find the back of the net for Omaha, finds the corner instead. A minute 18 to go in the period, no icing as Bobby Cowan, the first one to it in the corner. Up the near side wall, Omaha on possession. Capitals looking to just come away with the win here and not much more from it if possible. Obviously, you'd take a couple of recognitions throughout the league if the league so sees fit. Down in deep, off the end wall, Vukas to the near side. Back at the player in Blake Barnes beneath the goal line. Under a minute to go. The Capitals, barring a miracle here, no icing as Caleb Heil will go to play. It will improve to 22-11-2-1 on the year and extend Omaha's losing streak to an even 20 games.
up against the near side wall. The Capitals' win streak would improve to a 4-game streak for the Caps. Up against the wall, and we're getting a body going after somebody there. The player's just holding our player down. Osiashvili and Buckberger going at it. Out front, the Capitals trying to just clear the zone. This thing's getting chippy late. And the Capitals able to clear all the way down. 5-1 the score. 10 seconds remain. Elsewhere in the Eastern Conference, the Capitals will benefit from some scores. As a player goes down late, Diego Johnson takes one up high. As Madison improves to 22-11, 2-1 on the season. We appreciate you joining us here on the Capitals Broadcast Network. My name's Drew Steele signing off. Caps win 5-1.